Walk with us on the road to hell, an actual play podcast from Messy Crit Productions.
I see the bombs falling down, not to mention the fire. There's a lion in my bed, slowly moving towards me.
Peace was like any high. It couldn't last. It was an illusion, something that could be interrupted in a moment and lost forever. Leigh Bardugo, Ninth House.
Once again, we find ourselves in the Ashdown Manor with its empty and quiet halls. Our camera moves as if walking through them until we find ourselves at the library we visited before. Wilson Ashdown stands before the fireplace once more, watching as the flames slowly fade to embers. He knows what's in store for the town, what is coming. We hear a male voice clear their throat as Wilson turns around to face them. Once again, we see Nick, the rat catcher, in his hideous glory. "How's the preparations coming along?" Wilson asks softly. "Does the usurper need anything else?" "She says he's got everything," Nick says as he leans against the doorway. "And just like you predicted, they broke the Vauldery." "Everything is happening according to plan." He smiles and slowly moves to sit in one of the wingback chairs. "So, once all this is done, where are we headed?" Nick still hasn't moved from his spot in the doorway. Wilson looks into the fire for a moment longer, seeming to ponder this. Eventually he turns and faces the other kindred. "I think it's time we pay a visit to the kindred of Salem," he says with a knowing smile. "They still have something we need." "Then it is indeed time." Nick stands up straight at this. "It is," Wilson says. He slowly gets up to the chair and walks to the door. As he moves, we see his shadow warp and change. A large set of shadowy wings appear from his back before the camera cut away. So, Penny, Mason, Haven, they're all headed back towards Penny's house. It's very late at night. It's probably getting on somewhere between 2 or 3 in the morning at this point. I don't imagine the car is full of talking.
Nope. I'm focused on driving.
Eventually, you all pull up to Penny's home, and you can kind of see the lights in the windows. Clearly, someone is still awake, probably waiting for Penny to get home.
Because of everything that's happened, I totally forgot to send any form of text to my parents. Do you remember I told them, hey, we might do some hunting? So I go, okay. And I look at everybody else in this car and go, if you guys want to come inside and use the bathroom, drink something, eat something, feel free to come in. Wash up, all that stuff. You can stay the night, probably.
Yeah, actually, if it's okay, I think I want to kind of debrief with your folks, especially about whatever was going on in the backyard that you guys were talking about. That seems a pretty big concern with whatever Coralie was doing in the backyard. That seems like it's gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mace, what about you? You can take the car if you want to get home.
No, it's cool. I think I'll let's catch an Uber. That way you can drive home if you need.
Okay, well, for the moment, get the fuck out of my car. I gotta change.
I don't say anything as I get out of the car, and I just pull out my phone to call an Uber.
And I'm going to scramble into the back, and I'm going to pull out my emergency set of sweatpants and a t-shirt, because you always got to have extras. But mostly because, yes, Penny's parents did see me in this outfit earlier, but something about it just feels almost childish now. It feels like we were running around playing spies, and looking at myself now, I just feel kind of ridiculous, like a kid playing actual dress up. And I don't want to feel like that anymore. So I'll step out of the cart. Bare feet. I'm ditching the heels. I do not care. And follow Penny.
Yeah, I'm going in. I think, once Haven is ready to come in with all of her things, I will let myself inside and kind of shout, "We're home and okay for the most part."
Can all three of you give me a wits awareness roll?
Ooh, I crit 4.
That's a 3.
2 successes.
You all notice it relatively at the same time. As you all approach the door, sort of heading to enter, turning back for a moment, on the other side of your parents' car, Penny, there's a motorcycle parked. It's a sport bike, not like Lola's bike. It's different. You've never seen it before. And Penny, as you open the door, you hear conversation in the house, and you can smell coffee.
I have been trained, very obviously, at a very young age to essentially always be prepared, even in my own home, which is safe and guarded and whatever. So kind of, I think I noticed the motorcycle as I was announcing myself in. It's almost like I'm taking out keys, I'm taking off a jacket, I'm pulling out the kukri, very, very swiftly, very fluidly, like it's something I do on a regular basis. Like I'm a knight, and I know that when I enter a place of rest, I gotta take out the sword. But in this case, I'm just keeping it in my hands just in case, as I walk relatively confidently into my house. Because, I smell coffee. I don't smell blood, so can't be that bad.
As you enter sort of where the sitting room is, the voices of your parents get louder, and then there's a third voice that you don't recognize. And as you come into view, you see your parents sort of, they're sitting in chairs and then talking to someone opposite. And it takes you a second, Penny, because he's not dressed like he was in the photo. He's not dressed in a suit, dressed in riding gear. But as soon as he turns to you, that's Guan Jinwu from the dating app.
Hunter Tinder.
Yep, Hunter Tinder. And as soon as your parents see that you're there, they go, "You're back. Glad you're okay. A friend of yours stopped by."
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Hi. It's very slow blinks because I'm putting it all together. For the record, even though I went through the matchmaking profiles with Lola and my younger twin siblings and my dog, I also went through them with my parents, because matchmaking in our cultures is a family endeavor.
Haven and Mason, standing relatively behind Penny, you don't know who the hell this guy is. You've never seen him before.
I will openly say, is this the dude that rode the crotch rocket? What the fuck?
I'm going to elbow Mason really hard in the ribs.
Fuck.
But I'm also going to look at this guy. Question. He is hot, correct?
Korean American man, slicked back dark hair, a little bit mussed up from, riding a motorcycle for a bit, but He's weathered in that hot way.
And is his attention on Penny?
100%.
Okay. I am going to look at him, look at her. I'm so sorry. We can go. This seems like a...
No.
We walked in on something that is a family thing.
No. We're good. You guys can stay and chill. I accepted your request to chat like 3 days ago. Hi.
Hi. Gets up and sort of slowly walks to you, hand out to shake. It's lovely to meet you in person.
Mason, correct me. We're both mean mugging this man, correct?
I'm honestly more just taking in the incredible awkwardness that is on display from Haven and from Penny. And I still have my phone in hand with Uber pulled up, ready to confirm. And then I cancel the ride. I say, yeah, nice to meet you. What are your intentions?
I'm going to elbow you again.
Looks at you and sort of gives you a smile that doesn't completely reach his eyes. Penny and I made a connection on this app, and I was in the area, so I thought I'd stop in.
I look to the rest of the cell. Hunter Tinder.
Oh, Jesus, they have a Hunter Tinder.
And you stop in it. Well, that makes sense for this hour, for your line of work, I guess. Because you... Sorry. Tonight's been a lot. We were...
It certainly has. You did great work. Sloppy, but great work.
Losing points for the critique, but okay.
Excuse the fuck out of me. Looks at Penny's parents. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry. What are you talking about?
I watched all of you haul a vampire out of a party earlier. I would have been a little bit more quiet about that, but overall, you did pretty good.
Thank you. And I'm going to leave it at that out loud. We're going to accept the compliment and ignore the backhanded nature of it because we're growing. Even though I want to kick him really hard between the legs.
I, however, am not so socially graceful. And I say, well, at least we weren't watching like a creepy perv.
Okay, I'm gonna take Mason home, actually. They have been drinking and they should not be in polite company right now. Pen, I appreciate you offering for us to stay. I'm gonna go babysit the man.
I'll text you both later. Text me when you get home.
Yeah, I'll text you when I get back. Looks at him again, kind of uncertain, but gives Penny a hug.
Mm-hmm. I will also give a hug back.
He's cute. A little pretentious, but cute.
Yeah.
Have fun. Very, very polite to Penny's parents. It was wonderful to see you again. If it's all right, I'd love to talk with you a little bit more at another time. I have some... But you guys are in the middle of something. You're in the middle of a family thing. So I'm gonna take this one and we're gonna go. We're gonna go. And then I'm going to grab Mason's arm very aggressively and yank him out of the house.
I don't resist much, if only like just so it's not as ridiculous of a motion, but I will follow.
Yeah, if you resisted, it would be like trying to move a stone pillar. Okay, bye, and we're gonna close the door behind us. You have the social grace of a water buffalo, you know that? And that's coming from me.
Did I say anything that was untrue?
Mace.
Good. Well, we're on the same page.
You know what? Never mind. Just get in the car, I'll take you home.
All right. You don't have to, but I appreciate it.
I don't have to do anything. Shut up.
Good. I'm really glad we're on the same page on that.
Shut
too.
up. Shut up. Shut up. You're pissing me off.
As the others leave, Gino turns his smile to you, Penny. I apologize for not introducing myself earlier, but I just had to make sure of your skills.
Well, that's weird, but thanks, I guess.
If you needed help, I would have stepped in, but you seemed to have done quite well on your own.
For the most part, is not our first hunt, maybe our first hunt like all together. But we did prepare for it, so you know, I think it could have gone worse. I think it went pretty well actually. All things considered.
Yeah, I mean, certainly from what I observed, I didn't see in the room itself, but all of you came out relatively unscathed with a blank body in tow.
Which we took care of. Speaking of care, I have 2 superficial wounds, so I'm just gonna do things to like take care of that, like wash my hands. Maybe like I think I just mostly have like bruising really, but we got some hot and cold roll on cream muscle relaxer, just putting some of that on. I was thinking I was gonna shower tonight. Now I think I've forgotten about showering entirely because I've been bamboozled twice.
Your parents are chatting with Ginu. That they all seem to be talking about work in a way.
Can I vibe check them, my parents?
Yeah, sure. Give me a wits insight check.
3. I'm really good at this.
They are slowly warming up to him. Emphasis on the slowly. They don't dislike him. If you think they actually disliked him, they would probably be asking him to leave very nicely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say, so it's like civil for the talking part, like this is almost like professional work yapping, and not really anything else. It's more like we are vibing with this guy for now because we all have the same work life experience.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm making sure Muffins gets water and stuff like that. I'm like taking Muffins out of this costume. So, you know, we're just like kind of, I'm like mildly paying attention to what's going on. So if I get called or if the conversation steers into my direction, I can respond. But like I'm doing other things. It's 3 a.m. It's 3:30 in the morning probably now. I'm doing other things while also kind of also vibe checking in the same way. Oh wow, this guy followed us, huh? Around. Mm-hmm.
For who knows how long.
Yeah, that's very skillful.
Yeah. Do you now that you think about it, you've been like, wow, I've been having like a weird feeling for like 2 days.
Huh. 2 days, huh? So like how long have you been in town for?
Sort of shrugs and says, a couple of days. Got settled in and wanted to look around a little bit to get a feel for this. I've read a lot about Marlin Bay and our files. Wanted to see if it checked out.
Read about like what?
There is a lot of supernatural activity per capita here, more than usual. Orders have, for the most part, been to not intervene unless things get really out of hand.
I'm sorry, who do you work for? Are you not freelance?
No. I technically work for many organizations, but under the banner of Project First Light.
Oh, okay.
Conglomerate of agencies. It's kind of our goal to keep an eye on vampires and deal with the ones that are causing too many problems.
So do you have other agents here, or are you like just vibing?
technically I'm on vacation.
I mean, like in general.
Here, no, we don't. We keep an eye on it. You know, Big Brother always watching. That was a joke.
I know. I'm. Good joke. Great joke. Do you know what's happening right now? Here.
Do you all just killed a vampire? I imagine something is going on.
Wow. Okay. I'm doing the equivalent of a system reset on the spot. I'm trying to not just like lore drop what's been going on. think I'm pretty used to like overly explaining and sharing, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I would think I was prepared to like tell my parents and explain a little bit more. But this guy, like, while very, very clearly very skilled and all of that, and we could definitely use his help, I'm also just like heavily debating if that's even going to be helpful. Okay, well, it was nice meeting you. If you're still around town and stuff, you know, I'd like to show you around, and like we could maybe get coffee at a reasonable time and hang out for a bit. But you know, I've had a long day.
Yes. Let me get out of your hair. It was lovely meeting you, and turns to your parents. It was lovely meeting you as well. He grabs his leather jacket and will say, I'll be in town for the next couple of days. If you do want that coffee or show me around, hang out, just hit me up.
Yeah, sure. I will show him out, and I will wait for him to leave so I can hear how loud his motorcycle is.
It's actually not that loud. It's not like, it's about normal motorcycle loud. It's not like louder or quieter.
I go. I'm like smile and wave, you know, like the penguins of Madagascar. That's what I'm doing. And then in my head, I'm like mumbling. I'm like, oh my fucking God. And I just think, you know, besides doing the night routine as fast as possible and then going to bed, I will be ruminating all of this, marinating it in my head, trying to determine what the next best thing to do is. Because clearly Big Brother is actually really bad at babysitting and observing anything, because it feels like he doesn't actually know what's happening right now. He doesn't have any idea of what's going on besides supernatural activity. So more hunters is good, but like also, is it? Like, I was and potentially he stalked me for 2 days. So but like, that's not the first or last time I'll be stalked. So it's I'm doing mental math with myself. Basically, I've checked out in terms of like, I'm accidentally gray walling everybody if they talk to me because I'm thinking too hard about this.
You'll eventually get sleep, probably. Maybe. As we leave you to figure that out, is there any... I imagine the car ride back to Havens is a little awkward.
I am talking. Mason, what did we just talk about? Oh, you're just gonna ice me out?
No, it's cool. Let's have this conversation where I can once again feel like a toddler.
As someone who has gone down the self-pity route very recently, it doesn't suit you, Mason.
What do you want? What do you want, Haven? What do you want? What can I do? Do you want me to apologize? Do you want me to run back and apologize to douche rocket and say, I'm sorry, you know what? It's totally cool that you were watching me for a couple of days and watching the entire ordeal where we almost fucking died hunting a fucking vampire. What do you want? What can I do to ease this situation? I don't want you to be pissed at me. Like, it's been a really rough fucking night and I'm feeling unsettled. And I'm sorry. Sorry. Jesus.
Why do you think me and Penny aren't capable of fighting our own battles?
It's not that you're not capable. It's not. It's, Then
what? Because that's... Mason, that's what it feels like. More and more. That you don't think that we can be okay on our own and handle ourselves, because that situation, yeah, that guy was a dick. He was an absolute douchebag. But he wasn't being a dick to us necessarily. That wasn't our responsibility. Because Penny's got something going on. Something that is not including us. It's for her to handle. She can decide if him speaking to her and speaking to us that way is unacceptable. And then from there, we decide if her thinking that's okay or not okay is acceptable for us in our relationship. We have a relationship with her. Just like I have a relationship with Lola that is not going well. And I don't see it going well. And you torpedoed your relationship with her for my sake. That makes it feel like my fault, Mace.
But it's not. And I understand that. I understand. I get it. I made a decision. And I understand that. And I apologize for making you feel that way. You're right.
Yeah, I am. Which is a rare thing for me.
All right.
It's rare lately.
I turn up the volume.
No, seriously, turn it back down. Mace, you're one of the people, you and Penny and Lola, you're the reasons that I am starting to make some right decisions. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I know Lola's done with me. And I know that it's really dumb because we were never close, but...
I don't know. I hate how my brain works because I'm literally searching for ways to turn it around on Lola. And that's not fair.
It's not.
And I know that that's not fair. But I am very much stuck in this confrontational shit. And that's not fair to anybody.
Maybe we all need to start listening to each other just a little more. Even if the start is also the end. I did some digging. Because Lola was right. I haven't been much of a team player. I got into some secure files with the Boston PD and Massachusetts state troopers at large. Got to figure out a way to let her know she can go back to Boston if she wants. And I don't know how I can tell her, because you know what it'll look like. It'll look like, hey, look, I did this thing for you. We're good, right? And that's not what I want it to be.
Do you want me to try and tell her?
You've got your own problems.
I am probably going over to her place after a solid 4 hours of attempted sleep to try to talk to her anyway. So I can deliver that news. But I don't want to step in if that's not what
Yeah,
you
I was
want.
about to say that's just what we were
I know
just
that's
talking
why
about.
I'm asking. Instead of doing and then apologizing later, I am asking.
Maybe you could, if she asks why, say you knew someone who pulled some strings, but
Sure.
you can leave my name out of it.
Will do. Yeah, I'll
Because I want her to know. I don't want her to feel stuck anymore.
All right. Yeah. All right. I can do that.
Okay. And we pull up to Mason's apartment.
Try to get some actual sleep, please.
You can't tell me what to do.
There was the please at the end, which is, as I'm told, a magic word.
Begging
Therefore-
makes very little difference to me, Mason.
Oh, begging, please.
I mean, you could try harder.
I'm getting out of your
Maybe,
car
like,
now.
cry a little
Sleep if you
bit.
want. Oh, gross.
Maybe like a little whimper.
Right before I got out of the car, there is an audible fart that comes out, and then I close the door.
You're disgusting.
And as I'm walking up to my door, I just say, "Ooh, that was Taco Bell. I am not sorry."
What a douchebag.
I will sit on the couch and then inevitably call Ash.
Ring 3 times, and then you eventually hear the sound of it pick up, and you hear the very familiar voice say,
Be proud of me. I removed one of them from the mortal coil, or whatever you want to call it. Is that how it works now? You're a vampire, so you have to sound all dramatic and fucking Lovecraftian?
Some of them, yes. Not everyone.
That's the second one, actually. The first, don't know if I told you. It turns out there was a certain professor that was coming to visit.
I had put it together.
You'd think it would feel good, but truth be told, it just keeps leaving me more pissed off.
What is that old saying about revenge?
Yeah, well, that chapter's done at least.
At least for you.
I realize this is probably a stupid question. Not because the words don't make sense or that it's a given, because it pretty much is. Have you killed anyone?
Not directly. But I know actions that I have taken have led to people's death.
Then I will just say this. If you were my sister, and if we had all these memories and all this time together, and if we love each other, then I would ask that you stay as far away from me as you can. Because I don't want my next one to be you, if I can help it.
And I suppose if you were my idiot brother, who I still care about in a way, I would agree with you. I would also tell you to hold on to that humanity with a death grip. Don't ever let it go. 'Cause that's a slippery slope that you can't come back from.
I see these next two statements with all the love in the world. Definitely sounds like a monster talking right now.
Yeah, well, most days that's what I am. I drink blood, motherfucker. What do you want?
Well, I'd say goodnight, but don't really think that applies here, so instead I'll just say, I don't know how long I'll be here, but if I end up in Chicago, I'll be sure to text you just so you know to leave the city.
Thank you for that courtesy. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. And be careful. I know killing Gabriel would make you some very powerful enemies.
Express train to hell. Then I hang up the phone. And at that, I will set an alarm for... I sit and think for a second. If I were Lola, after a night like tonight, how much sleep would I get knowing that I was ready to hit the road the next day? I set my alarm for 4 hours. And then I don't even make it to the bed. I just sleep on the couch. I don't give a shit.
Haven, are you getting anything done when you get back to your apartment, or?
I genuinely try to sleep. I get into pajamas for the first time instead of actually just passing out in my clothes. But I just can't turn my brain off. I've never had an easy time with sleep. And so I roll up out of my bed and I'm gonna crack open the journals and the cipher and pour through as much as I can, see if there is something, anything that can be done to stop this ritual, to make whatever protections that are here permanent, to keep absolute ruin from falling upon a lot of people that really don't deserve it.
Give me an intelligence occult roll.
And we're going to use another willpower because why not? 3 successes.
3 successes. It's taking you a while to parse the books. But from what you're telling, reading is, this was supposed to be permanent. There was always a way to break it because apparently that's how magic works. And it was only ever supposed to be broken in the event of an emergency. You're honestly unsure if Saga intended for it to go this long.
So, there's no way to block this ritual. If they have everything that they need, they're going to be able to break it. So I guess our only solution is to break them first.
Certainly sounds like you're guessing it's maybe on 5 in the morning-ish, maybe almost 5:30. There's another notification from Ember's Instagram.
I'll look at it.
It is several photos of a club, photos of drinks, photos of, you just see people's hands holding up drinks, photos of boots, photos of a man smiling, and a room full of mirrors. And there is a very simple caption to this. It just says, "A night I'm not likely to forget."
At this point, since it's around 5 a.m., I am sitting in my kitchen. I'm trying to eat something for breakfast. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to take care of myself. I put the phone down and I throw the plate as hard as I can across the room, and it shatters and spreads food everywhere. And that felt really good. So I'm going to do it again and again and again and again, because I am so tired. I am watching my life fall apart around me, partially by my own hand and partially by forces so beyond my control that it's almost comical. And the control I have is to keep breaking these fucking plates in the one place that I am safe, the one place where no one else can get in but me. No one. Mason, Lola, Penny. I can shut out the entire world if I want to. And so for a little while at least, I'm just going to destroy things and not hurt anyone else. Just for a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta break shit. And now we come to you, Lola. I'm going to ask you to start off with a stamina resolve roll. I don't know if Lola has ever understood the word moderation.
See, I think what they call it, storytellers, they call it sensory seeking. When one is dysregulated to this point, you will do just about anything you can to pull yourself back together. That and the predisposition for addiction that I have inherited from both sides of the family. Well, there's one thing I know how to do with the fucking bender. 0 successes.
You don't remember anything after hitting that bar. It just is just a gap in your memory. And you have the worst hangover pounding at your head as you come back to consciousness, unfortunately to the sound of a phone ringing. About maybe a foot away from your head.
Oh, I know that's not my fucking phone because mine is off. I'm gonna, swat an arm across the mattress.
And as you come back to consciousness, you realize you are not in your apartment. Still pretty much dressed. Your jacket's off and stuff, and your boots are off. And you've been lovingly deposited into a bed. In the distance, you can hear the sound of a shower running.
Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna throw that phone. I swear to God.
After a minute or so, it stops ringing. It is most certainly, you're probably guessing Connell's phone.
Well, I'm gonna sit up and I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna look at it. And that's Connell's phone.
Yeah, 4 missed calls from Claudia.
Okay, that's none of my business. Oh my god. Is there any form of hair of the dog nearby? Storyteller.
It does appear you have been left a glass of water and a handful of painkillers on the nightstand, but do you see no alcohol in the bedroom that might require going to the kitchen or living room?
I'm gonna think about it real hard because that sounds real tempting. However, that also requires getting up, and as I put my feet on the floor and brace my hands on the mattress, I realize I think I'm still drunk, so that's fun. So I'm gonna take that Tylenol and chug that water, and oh my god, there is nothing better than a cold glass of water when you feel like an absolute piece of shit like this. Holy god, that is the nectar, manna from heaven.
As you're doing that, you hear the sound of the shower turning off, and a minute or so later, Conell comes into view, currently in just a pair of jeans, no shirt, hair sort of tied up in a messy bun, and looks at you, looks you over, and how are you feeling?
Like I've been shot at and missed and shit on and hit.
Yeah, you were hitting things pretty hard last night.
Yeah. Was there mezcal at some point?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. You were trying to drink Carter out of his bar.
Oh, fuck. I'm assuming you drove us here.
Yeah, I decided not to drink watching you go for the Drunk Olympics. I decided one of us needed to be the designated driver.
You didn't have to do that, Conell.
I wanted to. Just want to make sure you didn't choke on your own vomit while you slept.
Oh, I appreciate you looking out for my well-being. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to fuck up your night. I'll get out of here.
You're fine. I was honestly kind of just glad to... I love my brothers in the Jackals, but sometimes I gotta get away from them. They're a lot.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So I'm glad you are, by the way you're walking, I would say, I don't necessarily say feeling better, but mobile and upright again.
It was a long night. Honestly, a long week, long couple of weeks. Take your pick. and I'll look down and realize that I am still mostly clothed. I'm assuming that means that we didn't.
No. You were not in a state to consent, and so I gave you the bed, and I checked on you every couple of hours, mostly just slept out on the couch.
I legitimately don't know what to say to that. Now that bits and pieces are starting to come back, I was coming on real heavy. Oh, wow. That's embarrassing.
Honestly, any other night would have been, we would have to have been piecing our clothes back together because, I probably would have torn them off, both of us.
I'll cover a laugh with a cough. And I'm smiling in a way that I can't remember smiling in a really long time. I'm going to walk up to Conell. I'm going to loop my fingers in his belt loop. I'm going to just plant a big, very enthusiastic, very passionate kiss.
He will most certainly return that and say, if you need it, there should be coffee in the kitchen. It's not amazing, but it's coffee.
You're a good guy, Conell.
I try.
Now that I mostly have my faculties, I can think of a better wake-up call.
I certainly can as well.
And I'm going to drag him back to bed by the waistband of his jeans. Needless to say, I don't think we're going to see the outside world for at least another couple hours.
Yeah, I think so.
But eventually, I think there will be coffee. I'm going to steal some clothes because I don't super feel like going home in the Mad Hatter getup that I arrived in. So there'll be some sweatpants that have to be rolled up a couple of times and a big old shirt. Conell, I'm leaving. You know that, right?
I had guessed.
Yeah. I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to go. Might head south, see what the Carolinas are like. But I'll keep in touch.
I understand what it's like, just needing to get out and see the world.
I'm not very good at this kind of shit, but I do appreciate you. You've been, you're a breath of fresh air, kid.
Well, if you ever decide you need a writing buddy eventually, I can find time.
Yeah, I think I'd like that. I'll let you know before I skip town, okay?
You got my number?
I'll kind of like take his chin and give his face a little shake, and I'll head home.
I think it'll be kind of funny if Mason is there trying to get in to see Lola, to watch her walk up in this getup.
I am definitely sitting on Lola's stoop, and when I see her, I say, "Wow, nice look."
Get off my fucking stoop.
I stand, but I just step to the side so Lola can step in if she wants.
I'm going to unlock my door, and then I will proceed to slam it in Mason's face.
Okay. All right. Get it all out. Whatever you need to do.
Door's closed. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus Christ. What I mean is get all the shit that's in your head out in the open. Say all the shit that you know you want to say, so it's out there so that we can have a conversation.
I'm not sure what else there is left to say, Mason.
So that's it. That's all you got? Really? No comments about my vampire sister. No comments about me jumping on Haven's side. Nothing. You got nothing in the tank.
Here's the thing, bud. When I'm done, I'm fucking done.
How nice of you. Well then, because I'm sure you are just itching to get as far the fuck away from this town, you should know that it's safe to go back to Boston. Took care of some of that shit that's been trailing behind you. Figured it would be a nice little gesture, but you do what you want, I guess. Who the fuck cares, right?
Exactly. Now you're picking up. Now you understand.
Well, hey, thank you for all those times when it actually felt like I was talking to somebody genuine when the walls were coming down. But is that just another one of your masks, Lola?
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. Take care
You
of
want to
yourself.
talk about masks, Mason?
There it is. Come on. Come on. Get it out. Whatever it is. I literally don't care. I'm standing on your fucking stoop so that we can hash this shit out so you don't have to fucking leave if you don't actually want to. So if you're going to say some awful, horrible shit, just get it out of your system. I literally don't care. I'm standing right here.
That's the thing. You literally don't care. I don't know if you ever did. None of you did. Penny, maybe. No, Penny cared. Penny has always cared because Penny is the best of us. But for you and for fucking Haven, I know what I can provide for you both. I'm the plug. I'm a good time. Haven gets her Adderall and her fucking downers when she needs it. You get whatever it is that you can use to shut off. And then the occasional orgasm.
So me coming with you on our little excursion, you thought what? What was the reason for that then, since you're a psychologist now?
I don't know. I'm not fucking psychic. Everybody has their lapses in judgment.
Well, despite my outbursts of anger, which I am trying to work on, I do genuinely hope that you find whatever spot that you need so that you can actually be happy. I do genuinely want that for you. And I'm going to take everything that you just said on the chin. Because you know what? We haven't exactly been the most team players, and that's not on you. So, for what it's worth, which is probably nothing, and that's whatever, please take care of yourself.
If you want me to stay, then just tell me to stay, Mason.
What do you think I'm doing standing here? I am telling you that I don't want you to leave. But if you want to, if this is something that you feel you have to do, then I'm not going to stand in your way.
I think that was the first time you actually said the words, Mace.
Growth. I'm trying.
What's the fucking point?
In staying?
Yeah. They got what they wanted. They're going to tear this fucking town apart.
You know, maybe you're right. Maybe staying here is a death sentence. But I know that if we don't have to split up. Maybe you have the right idea. Maybe we all get up and fucking go. We get Penny, her family. We get Haven. We get everybody. We get Muffins. We all go together. We all find a spot. But leaving you alone, that's the part that sucks. And that's the thing that I don't want to do. I don't want you to leave on your own.
I could feel the tears coming and I fucking hate it. So I'm going to wipe real fast at my face and I don't think it does any good.
I will stand fighting every urge to ask if you needed anything, if you needed a hug or some sort of physical contact. But I stand and I just stay in that moment with you.
If Boston is safe, then I think I can make some phone calls.
Okay.
From a safety standpoint, it might be a better idea to split up for now because they're looking for all of us. And if they were able to get to Ember, they can get to Ben and her family.
Lola, listen to me. Hey. And at this point, I will step in real close and just slowly reach my arms out to just hold onto your forearms, waiting for any sort of sign to back off. But if there isn't any,
I think you actually feel me relax a little.
listen, we got some big targets on our backs right now. But if we split up, that makes it easier for them. Okay? If we stay together, if they come, then they'll deal with all of us at once. And I'm pretty damn sure that we're going to take at least one or two of those fuckers with us if they come for us. But if we split up, it makes it easier.
Okay. Yeah. I need a fucking shower and some fucking breakfast, and will you stick around for a little bit?
Okay. Yeah, I'll be here. I'll make some eggs or something. So when you're done with your shower, you're ready to go, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And I realize the danger in asking this question, but do you need a hug right now? Because I will do so.
I'd nod, because I can't.
I pull you into the biggest hug.
And I think for the first time since Mason has known me, I actually just let myself break.
I hold. If you fall, I fall with you. If we are on our knees, I will hold you the whole time. I don't let go. I sit in that moment with you. And I keep you safe while everything comes apart.
Oh, God. We're really fucked, aren't we?
Maybe down the road, but for right now, we have a window. Okay. One foot in front of the other, one step at a time. Okay.
Go on in.
I assume as Lola has stepped away for the shower, I actually send in the group text, meeting ASAP. We need to talk about getting out of here.
We'll get this pretty early-ish in the morning. Penny, you also have a message from Ren when you wake up. The message is, hey, just wanted to check in, make sure you're doing all right.
And then I remembered that I was essentially hypnotized and then unhypnotized within the span of like 15 minutes. I think I wake up with a headache, but like that's why. No fun bender for me. Just a late night, very confused. These hips, they do lie. They lie a lot. I'm gonna send a picture of a very delirious, teary-eyed cat who has their thumbs up into the group chat. That is the picture I'm sending. I rub my face. I look for my glasses. I wear my glasses, pick the eye crust out of my face, and then I go look at Ren's message.
Yeah, it's just, hey, checking in, want to make sure you're okay.
The eye crust is black because I still have some eyeliner on that I didn't take out properly. And I'm understanding that now. And I go, oh, fuck. That's also why my eyes hurt. So I have a headache, my eyes hurt. And Ren's asking if I'm okay. And I say, yeah. Don't remember like a solid 15 minutes, but I think that was you? Question mark. Thinking emoji.
You have like a minute later, you get a message back saying, yeah, that was me. I thought you just decided that if you couldn't act on any command you were given, if you didn't remember getting the command, and it worked, I think.
If I think back, can I even, like, do I remember getting a command at all?
Give me an intelligence resolve roll.
Only 2 successes.
No, you do not remember getting any kind of command. But yet again, there's 15 minutes where it was like the last thing you remember was you were about to kick that stake into Zav. And then the next thing you know, you're laying on the floor, Mason is pinning you down, and Ren has your face in his hands looking into your eyes.
What a visual. I think I can infer that I did kick the stake in, though, because I saw that bitch staked.
Yeah.
So I was somewhat successful. I was successful. So I think, and I text back, I can't remember shit. Just the staking. And then you were there. That's it. All of these are in a single sentence text, by the way. So it's just now it's like, like that.
And Ren will reply as I don't know exactly the command you were given, but you were certainly fighting against them. So glad your hunt went off well, though.
He also gets that sad cat react image, and then I will text, thanks for your help. I'm not sure what you did, but I'm assuming that's where the memory loss is. Did I eat anything?
You get a Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame going, witchcraft gif. Ren goes, no, I don't think you did.
Okay, like, how does your stuff work then? Like, did you hit me? Did I get hit? I don't feel like I got hit. That's a lie. I feel like I got hit, but I don't think you hit me. What is this memory magic? Just single text going up. Yeah, I'm bed rotting now.
You get a message back from Ren. You're pretty much in an instant conversation of saying, it's kind of hard to explain, but I did alchemy. I mixed a bunch of stuff together that seemed like it would work and added a little bit of my own blood. And then I drank it and it allowed me to wipe the last few minutes from your memory.
Like how you made the little flashlight and the flare gun and the EpiPen. So you can just drink those things? You don't have to just put them in items now?
Well, I can make them two different ways. One is like your traditional mythical alchemy with like I got like a chemistry set in the back of the tattoo parlor that I use, but I can also like be the alchemy set and distill it in my own body. It's not fun. I am deciding to get up from bed, rub my face, and text at the same time. So Ren gets the words inch resting sent. By the time I get to the bathroom, I will see it and just decide to not correct myself. And kind of while I'm getting ready for the day, I will still text some people. I'll text the group chat. I'll text Lola to try and fill her in a little bit on Jinwoo showing up. Just be like, you remember that guy? Remember the guy that we actually liked on the matching profile, the bio data? We actually liked the one he showed up. Like, just sending the most girlhood gamified fucking speech ever. Like, I have boiling hot tea, except the tea has been poured all over me kind of text. And then I'm gonna screenshot the explanation of thin blood alchemy and save that just in case, and maybe send that to the group chat later so we all kind of understand how it works. And that's kind of how I'm doing this. I'm sending information, fleecing information, also running some checkups, while also giving myself a well-deserved bath. Not at the same time, but like also at inappropriate times, you know? Like when you get out of the shower and you should really be wiping yourself down, but you stand naked, just staring at your phone. Like that's what I'm doing. Just very like, you know, like I'm getting it all done, but oh geez. Some structure would really be great here. So yeah, you do, and getting ready for the day, going to meet the rest of the cell. And Haven, you also see the message when it comes in because you have not slept.
I've been cleaning up broken plates, cups, anything that I was throwing. My knuckles are a little raw because I definitely hit the wall at some point. Wrapped it up. I get the text. I set aside all my cleaning supplies, and I just reply, when and where.
Up against the bathroom door while Lola is probably finishing up the shower. Meet here or my place?
the door will move and you'll kind of stumble back and I'll poke my head out. I mean, if we got to talk business, we're going to have to do it at the Batcave because security.
Okay. I'll text back. Haven, are you good to host?
As you all move to come back together, figuring out what's next and what you're going to do about upcoming threats, that's where we'll leave it for now. Till next time.